Go back, yes or no?
Oh, no, I can't really tell. It's blurry.
Now, how can I get
Probably.
a chat thing? Say hello, we're live.
Hi, guys.
What did you say? I didn't even hear what you said.
He's trying to see how to get chat up. Is chat up?
Well, I can...
Found it.
No. Not that one.
Found it.
Damn it.
Can you see chat?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to move this over here. Streaming, recording, good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a dance routine.
I know.
Pretty cool. What's going, guys?
All right.
You ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Press Podcast.
The first one.
The first one again.
Officially. Unofficially.
We're going to keep saying this like every time we do a podcast, and every episode is going to be
This is the
first
last one.
episode. This is our last
time,
episode.
yes.
Because a lot of the previous ones were just test runs. But real quickly here, you're joined by your host, obviously, myself, Eli, as well as Jeff over here.
Yeah, I'm Jeff. My name is Jeff.
And then we've got my brother over here, Carlos. So he's here again. And so you guys have probably watched. You guys have seen him on. You've seen us all. So no strangers. No strangers. But yeah, this is like episode... Actually, officially, like six or seven.
Six. Yeah.
But we're calling it one again. No, let's just get rid of the number system.
No, I like numbers.
But what if we just give them a title?
Well, what if,
But if we-
like arithmetic?
If we do the first one
I didn't
right,
ask you. Look, I didn't ask you.
they'll still have titles,
Yeah.
but we need numbers. Because what if we forget?
The
And
Alzheimer's
like
kit.
someone on Spotify's like, oh, I don't know what episode this is, and they want to refer back or to
yeah.
from.
I guess.
You
Then
just
we
say
have a
the.
unique name for each episode.
Then yeah, that's true. The Alzheimer's starts to kick in, and you just don't know what the hell is going on. Here, Carlos, come.
Maybe.
There you go.
Hi, guys. I was
There
just
you go. Oh.
So what'd you do this week? Last weekend?
This weekend?
All of it.
Well, I'm chewing on plastic. And that's a no-go. I have a problem where I chew on plastic.
Like a kid in school chewing on your pencil,
Yeah.
taking off all the erasers,
No, I never did that. I was not that person.
biting off your sister's doll heads
No.
for her Barbies,
That wasn't me. But chewing on plastic for sure was something.
eating
I still do.
chapstick. Yes, chapstick. You want to eat it?
No. It's mango flavored. It's mine.
Did I have some French vanilla chapstick?
I only get Burt's Bees, and that shit's expensive.
That's all I buy too.
It's the only shit that works. But then when you think about it, you're buying. How often do you buy chapstick?
Yeah, I would have it for like 2 years.
Oh my god. I wouldn't say that long, but
I don't use it that much, only when I need it.
I use my chapstick like every day.
Me too.
Like every day. Almost every day.
I got the mango one this time. I love mango.
Yeah.
I just get original.
I made that.
Do not sleep on the mango one, dude. That shit. And the pomegranate one. Those ones are really good.
Is that the...
And
That's,
this sounds like I eat them. I don't eat them, guys.
he eats them.
Pomegranate and mango.
Is that the case from the... That's the case from Ren Fair too, huh?
Yeah. I always lose my chapstick. And, like, if I put it in my pockets, I'll lose it. I'll wash my pants, forget it, and I lose the chapstick. Now I got this case. I got it from our Ren Fair. I'm going to sneeze in a moment. No, it went away. Okay, we're good.
Mike's kind of picking you up pretty well.
Yeah. And then my sister bought me this. Hi, Nikki. I'm pretty sure you're here.
She's not here.
She is.
Not.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
If you're here.
subscribe.
And hit that bell notification button.
Yeah. And turn on all notifications.
Push notifications. Anytime anything happens,
Yeah.
you're getting notified.
But yeah, now I got chapstick holster, and everyone laughs at me, but I'm like, hey, I haven't washed chapstick in like a year now.
Why don't you wash that holster? It looks real dirty now.
I just haven't had the opportunity.
Wash that tag too, that paper tag.
John just needs to make us little chapstick holders.
Yeah.
Out of real leather. That'd be cool.
But to answer your question about my weekend, I didn't do anything actually. I sold the motorcycle.
What about what did you buy?
What did I
You
buy?
have bought a lot of things in 1 week.
Yeah, so within a matter of
Your
like
pockets are deep.
Man,
yeah,
Sorry, guys.
deep pockets. You alright? Dying?
piece of almond stuck in my teeth.
Dude, me too.
I kicked it
Fucking
out.
me
And
too.
then, I kicked it out, and it immediately went onto like my uvula or
Uvula?
Your
Uvula.
your labia.
Labia? I was like, what?
No.
my G spot in my mouth, and it just was not good.
She said, "I am here and I am subscribed." We believe you, and I know you are. We were just messing with you.
It's a little laggy.
She said it's a
she's
little
on
laggy.
TV,
She's
that's why.
watching on TV. Okay. Well, yeah, I was choking earlier on. We've been eating that trail mix,
I love
and it's so fucking good. But
The best one from Costco.
I keep choking on it.
Well, to be
pieces,
fair,
flakes of almond flake or whatever,
I still have my
gets
wisdom
lodged in my
teeth,
throat.
so that's where food gets stuck for me.
I have mine too, but one of them is like half existing, and the other side I have a fake one. So I try not to eat way back there. It's like right in the middle.
I was talking about this with my sister a little while ago because she needed people to do like X-rays, and she was like, "Well, can you or any of your friends?" I was like, obviously we ended up doing it, but I was like, I don't think I'll ask Jeff. I never did. I was like, wait a minute, I can't because I don't think he can because you have that.
I can. That would have been funny because then like the screws are like this big, and they go like all the way through, so it's like Frankenstein in an X-ray.
Dang. All right, you should have done it. It would have been cool. They would be like, whoa.
Yeah, dentists. I've been rejected by like all the dentists I've reached out to
Oh man,
because they're like, that's too liable. Like, well,
how am I supposed to get dental care? Like, fuck. Yeah,
You just don't pay for it. You just don't get it. Just
Yeah.
don't have it.
I pay for it and don't use it. And I need to. I need to get my wisdom teeth removed.
You don't need to. Well, I guess you do. Depends on how they're growing or whatnot. But
did you even say anything about my question?
no, he was choking and coughing,
Yeah.
and then he stopped, and then went on to like teeth.
The natural flow of conversation.
What was the question again?
Well, since you didn't do anything, you barely sold one thing. What have you bought?
Yeah. So about that, yeah, I bought a lot of stuff. We've got a lot of new stuff coming for the podcast, just like as an update. We've got a Rodecaster Pro 2.
Should move that closer to you.
We got a Rodecaster Pro 2 coming. What else have we got? I got a new drone. Very expensive drone.
Oh, that was cool. I didn't even know technology was that far ahead on drones,
Yeah.
besides military and stuff.
Believe it or not, it's not that far away from the Mavic Pro that I had that came out in like 2017, and I had that, and that's still, as of today, still an extremely good drone that you can now buy for like crazy cheap. You can get them for like $400 or $500. But when they came out, they were like,
I remember when he had that one, we were able to fly it to the local university. And
Fresno State. We could say it.
oh, okay. Well,
I feel
sure-
like that's
I didn't want
illegal.
to dox us. At the time, laws were very loose with drones because they were so new.
I still don't think it's illegal. It's not illegal still
I mean,
currently.
we can't fly
It's
them
just
at the airport, but
yeah. There's like certain fly zones that you're not allowed
How
to
come
fly.
she was yelling at us?
She's what?
She's like yelling at us
Is she?
when she said that.
No, she was just saying.
It's all caps.
No.
Oh, the very
Oh,
first
the
thing she
I'm
said.
here.
Yeah, why
and
is it all
subscribe.
caps?
Yeah.
Because she was.
I don't know why it's only showing one chat message on there. It must be really delayed. We've got 4. She's.
Oh, now it's
4? What's up with this late?
It's okay. I'm monitoring it. It's all right, guys. I
I'm gonna
got it.
open. I gotta check this out.
I got an eye on it. That's why I gave her a thumbs up earlier, because she was like, "Never mind. It's just a TV. It's very clear on the phone." So I gave her a thumbs up.
Yeah, and then she's also.
My iPad died.
Oh.
again.
We'll get into what she said next.
Oh,
after
she
you
said
tell.
no. Hold on a second. So really quickly,
She wants to know about Jeff.
yeah,
We're talking about Elijah.
I know, but my sister asked.
but she said, tell the story, what happened, and what's in it. My teacher and I are very interested. LOL. So, Jeff, if you want to tell that story.
I don't have YouTube. What story?
What do you mean you don't have you? The
About
story about your jaw.
Yeah.
That's a long story. I was thinking about that yesterday because I'm reading a new book. It's called Storyworthy, and I think everyone should read that book. It's very good. You learn a lot. But it teaches you how to tell stories properly. And like, I could tell the story and it could be 30 minutes long. But really the hardest part of telling a story is like condensing it to maybe 6 minutes. And there's no way I could do
People
that.
want to hear and can keep people
but
entertained.
one
When you
day-
tell stories, you want to add a bunch of different stuff into it that were relevant to you in the situation, but you're like, they're kind of not relevant to the whole story.
Yeah, because the guy in the book, he was telling a story, for example, about him getting in a car accident and being in the hospital, and no one came to see him except his friends.
Right.
And like
us.
I
Right now.
can relate to that as well, and it kind of made me like teary-eyed.
us. Yeah.
But it was awesome. It made me think like I need to write my own story and get that going too, because it is very interesting. And touching people like that is special.
So then give us the TLDR of the story, because I know the story. You've told me a couple times. I'm pretty sure Carlos has heard the story as well.
I
Couple
think I
times.
have, but I don't really remember it too well. But she's been wanting to know, I know. And her teacher has been wanting to know too, because she's like, what? Like when I told her that you had this stuff. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I mean, no offense, Nikki, but it is a very normal and common thing to happen. So if you're shocked by that, I would suggest you, I don't know, look at like Kanye West or something. I don't know. It happens pretty regularly. When people get injured and stuff like that, car accidents and everything like that, sometimes people just get hurt, and you gotta fucking put metal plates in places where there normally isn't metal.
Oh, I got the chat now.
There you go. Now you got the chat. So you want to give her the lowdown on what happened and why you have what you have in your face where you have it?
Yeah, the short version. So like pretty much there's a metal plate from here to here in my jaw that like replaced my bone. I got into an accident over in a fig field, and we were riding dirt bikes out there on a nice day, and it was just me and my cousin.
How long ago was this?
I was...
You don't got to say your age. You can say the year.
17.
Well, okay. All right.
17 years ago.
Wow. Wow.
But, damn, I'm old, huh?
Getting old.
Nah.
But 17 years ago, I was a kid, still in high school. But we were out there, and I remember we were riding for probably an hour, a good hour. And I noticed another truck pull up, and I was like, oh shit, we can't really like haul ass anymore through these fields like blindly like that. But we kind of did on the outskirts and whatnot. But what ended up happening, so they ended up having bikes too, and they were out riding as a guy and two guys. And I was going down the straightaway in the middle of trees, just you can't see anything, just whizzing past you like a movie. And in the corner of my eye, I see him just start hauling ass, taking off full throttle, pin all the way down. And he's on like a big ass 450, and I'm on a Honda CR80, a little tiny bike from 1980.
Yeah.
And this guy's twice my size.
On a much bigger bike.
But as soon as I see him, I'm like, oh, fuck. And I notice our trail's going to hit, like merge together, and I slam on my brake, and I'm just fishtailing back and forth all the way. And just, I felt like I slid for a mile. But he didn't even see me. I don't think he even slowed down. And we hit toe to toe, and the bikes like just slapped up against each other. And when that happened, the handlebars came over, and I go towards him, and the clutch handle went underneath my helmet right into my jaw and through my neck and just ripped my jaw right off. And I flew, they said I flew 80 feet off my bike, and I broke my crankcase completely in half. My motor was in half on the floor. My whole bike was messed up. I was bleeding out on the ground.
The care for the bike.
My cousin, luckily, smart enough, he not that smart, but he, first thing he thought of was like, there's a fire station across the street, and he books it all the way through the field across the street, rolls up on the bike, and they're like, you can't be riding without a helmet out here. He's like, my cousin just wrecked. He's going to die. He's like bleeding everywhere. And he gets them to get an ambulance and come over to where I'm at and pick me up. And they said I lost like enough blood. If he didn't do that, I'd be dead.
No.
And that's a story.
That's the story. So if you learn anything or you take anything away from this, don't ride motorcycles without helmets. Leave that stuff to the professionals, and even professionals, don't do it. You know, I mean, I get it. We're all having fun or whatever, but sometimes, I mean, I know we zip around even now through the neighborhood and stuff like that on the Doodlebug. And realistically, should we be wearing a helmet? Probably, because that thing can go about 35 miles an hour, it feels like.
Yeah. I mean, if you walk into a wall, it hurts.
Yeah. So imagine you coming to a complete stop at 30 miles an hour and then you just into a wall or something. It's pretty bad. You know, Truff's had the when he drove into the curb. Me and Garrett are just standing there watching him. I don't think he's gonna be okay, man. He's gonna wreck. Nah, he'll be fine, man. And wrecks into the curb, flies over the handlebars, messes himself up. He's all bloody and everything.
Gets up, hops back on,
and then rides it back over. It's all bent up, and I'm like, well, I fixed it. But yeah, be careful. Motorcycles are dangerous, but they're fun. You know, this is coming from two people who are pretty experienced motorcycle riders. Myself and Jeff have been riding for a very long time, and we kind of understand that they are dangerous. They're fun.
After that accident, I bought another motorcycle like 6 months later.
Dude, that me as fuck.
One.
Me as fuck.
And then I fell off the mountain with Austin 5 or 6 or I don't know how many times.
He told me
with
about
that same bike.
Yeah, he told me that you like fell off a mountain and like wrapped around a tree or something, and he's like, it was the scariest moment of his life.
We just got there, unloaded our bikes, and we go to take off just to like get the feel of how the ground's gonna feel. Mm-hmm. And within 1 minute, I literally, a tree branch just right in my face. I didn't see it.
That's funny, but it's horrible. Like, he told me about that. And he was like, did Jeff ever tell you about the time that we were out riding and he like went down a mountain and like wrapped around a tree or something? And I was like,
I was stuck, and an old man, for some reason, was driving up that mountain. And he stopped and he saved me.
Again, this man needs like, I don't know. You've got a guardian something over you, for sure. But yeah, be safe, guys. If you're ever riding a motorcycle, if you ever intend to.
Yeah, anything. Like the people on these damn scooters on the streets.
Oh,
they're
dude, these
psycho.
like the little standy scooters.
They're doing 35.
There was this guy. I was coming home. And he's like, because we live right next to the college, and there's a lot of other college students or whatever, but there's like a group that ride through our neighborhood all the damn time. And it was the same dude, like he was riding by himself. And I'm coming home I'm in my Jeep, right? So big vehicle, not small vehicle, big vehicle in a Jeep. I'm coming home and I'm getting ready to turn into into where we live. And this dude comes out, goes straight into the driveway, jumps off and rides head first towards me on his scooter, and I'm like, slam on my brakes, and then he just whizzes around me, does nothing, says nothing, does nothing. I'm
Crazy.
Like, dude, I could have just, I should have just ran you down.
Yeah,
I
wish we could
not
run
really
people over like that.
Sometimes I feel like it's deserving. I get it, it's not, but still, like, just blatant disregard for the fact that he's just in the middle of the street. In the middle of a driveway.
I don't understand how people don't value their lives.
Yeah.
Like, what are they thinking?
I don't value my life sometimes when I'm riding, but that's different.
That's why I don't have a big
it's not
bike.
Different.
I get out of control.
Yeah. So if I picked up like 2 R6s right now, would you be down to...
Those are uncomfortable. Just give me like a... Did you see that new Honda that's coming out? It's like 1,000. No, I sent you a lot of links.
You did send me a lot of links, and I don't have.
And there's some new Harleys coming out.
Oh man, no. I don't have a Discord on the iPad, so let's take a look here.
And the new Honda fuel cell that they're gonna start putting in these cars. That's pretty tight.
Let's see.
Tell me
Hold on
more
a
about
second.
that fuel cell.
I don't know any more about it.
What makes it cool?
It looked really cool.
That's it. That's all that
Awesome.
matters.
And it's got the Honda logo.
Yeah.
Okay, so holy shit, you did send me a lot.
It was like 12.
15.
Oh, I tried to.
Oh, okay, so the Harley Maverick.
Oh yeah, that one.
Dude, that so
looked
that
pretty
looks
sick
cool.
for a Harley.
It's a naked bike. It kind of looks a lot like the Yamaha MT-07 and MT-09, MT-10, like their naked sports bike
Yeah.
class. It looks a lot like that, or like the Honda CB300, which is definitely a bike that I would want.
No, I'm not gonna bring it up. Can you?
Can I?
Never mind.
Never mind.
I was gonna say put a link in the chat, but nobody cares.
Yeah,
Only
I don't
us.
think anyone cares. It's motorcycle stuff. That's just us. But yeah, again, like I said, be safe. Wear helmets if you can.
So what did you end up buying?
Oh yeah, so I ended up buying. So we got
What did you buy?
we got a lot of things. So we got a new camera. So we have a second camera coming on the way.
Yeah, it's coming.
So that will be an upgrade that we'll be able to do. So then we don't have to have like Carlos forced in, being super close to me. You know, he could sit over there. And
Being close to you, though.
I know it's the body heat, right?
Yeah, it is.
we were gonna put you in the other room.
Yeah.
I know.
Put him in the other room over there.
That'll be my office. With all the pallets.
You just sit on the pallets.
This is mine now.
So we got new camera. We've got
Mics? Did you buy those?
Yeah.
Oh, not yet. You still need to buy them tonight or something?
They are purchased as of today. So yes.
Oh.
Still during the week. So new microphones.
I can't see our whiteboard.
We can't see the whiteboard. I circled it because
The Rodecaster Pro 2.
yeah. So we got the Rodecaster Pro 2.
Put my mic in my mouth.
He's gonna keep eating his microphone. He's been like putting his like this, just in straight into the microphone, like with it on his mouth.
If you use my mic, it's like we're kissing.
Carlos, you want to get in on that?
No,
Give it a
okay,
kiss.
that's your guys' bond.
Okay, like you want to kiss that?
No. But I'm putting my bed next to
let's
Jeff's
see.
in Minecraft.
Oh, I made another box. We're gonna have to get some pictures of these suckers. They're so nice.
They're funny, dude. We could post the pictures on Patreon or something.
We can't show the electrics on that one. That one's not up to code.
Dude, none of this is up to code, really.
That one is. Yeah, you didn't even look at it.
Do you want me to get the code book out?
It's secured on a piece of wood in a junction box with the correct little clampies.
Clampies.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called. Wire.
Wire nuts?
No.
You're not talking about wire
Where you
nuts.
put the wire in and then you put because it's in the circle, and then you screw it down and it tightens up.
Oh, yeah, those just connectors.
The clampies.
Yeah, they're just those. I know they're like
Yeah,
shaped like
we
a
can't
U and go like
describe
that,
it.
and then it clamps down.
But it's
Yeah,
right.
just connectors. Okay, all right. Well, that one's not up to code.
No, it's off. No, it broke while I was doing it. It's kind of sketchy.
So we got a lot. We got a lot of new stuff. The drone. I think that's 5 things, right? So microphone, drone,
2 mics, Rodecaster,
camera,
drone,
Rodecaster.
Camera came with a lens. I would count that.
Camera comes with a lens. We
Created
got
a soft light.
new soft boxes, new lights.
I
These
think
were
the
made
boom arms
though.
count.
What?
I think these boom arms count.
Yeah, because we just got
Last
these.
videos.
You guys probably saw these in the last episode, if you've seen the last episode. But we got.
Oh yeah,
these
we were
ones, too.
live. I forget we go live.
Yeah. I mean, technically, like just us having black walls too is kind of new.
The sheets on the wall.
Yeah, these are just sheets, guys. These aren't even
Yeah.
like.
Oh, we painted them.
It looks good though.
Pretty good.
Looks better.
John needs to come over and paint the
some work.
walls.
Yeah.
Hope you're watching. Probably not.
Probably not.
None of our friends are watching.
Yeah. No. No, none of our friends are watching.
I know
They hate
Carlos's
us.
sister
'Cause
watches
they hate
every
us.
episode.
Mm-hmm.
She goes to every Renaissance fair, supports us.
No, she hasn't gone to the last two, and I've been yelling at her.
Oh,
about
she
that.
didn't go to.
Oh,
she didn't
shame
go to
on you.
the big one. She didn't.
That
go
was
to
the
big
best
boy.
one.
That's
Yeah.
what I was telling her.
Oh, I think it's going to get better.
But she's that's the best one so
Well,
far.
now on.
next year,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be massive.
Next year or this year?
This year, sorry. This year's November fair is going to be probably.
I think all of them are going to be great.
I think so too.
I think so. It's just gonna get bigger and bigger. I'm really happy that I joined with you guys. It's awesome.
Thanks for joining.
For
man.
the weekend prior, I think we should wear our garb.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm down. I'll do that. Ooh, I do need to upgrade my garb. I like my garb. I just want to add accessories. Because, like, I was just trying to get everything to make sure I had garb. But
Mhm.
now I can accessorize.
Now you got some time, a little bit
exactly.
of time. Not
I
much.
barely started accessorizing.
Yeah, dude, and you've been doing it for like 17 years. So,
Yeah.
Everything was always given to me, and I've always been poor.
but you're not poor now.
I'm still poor.
No, we're deep pockets. Remember, we got deep pockets now.
It's just you. I don't know where you get your money.
Just me.
You sell drugs?
A little bit. That's classified.
He sells good
I sell
taste in
ass.
cough medicine.
Cough
Medicine that
medicine.
doesn't taste bad. Or cough medicine that doesn't taste bad.
No, I sell ass. She says she's sorry, but she promises to go to the others.
The
So-
next and the others. Hey, unfortunately for you, this next one is 2 weekends. So
Why have that? You have a smiley face, but it's laugh crying. That's like,
yeah.
I don't believe you.
Am I the only one who doesn't understand like knowing the proper emojis for situations? Like sometimes I feel like people who are more adept at texting, because I'm not a very good texter.
Well, it's like you have like surprised or
Mhm.
happy, or maybe it's like LMAO funny.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what that
I
is.
don't know why.
That's like the.
I started thinking about the.
Oh yeah, the meme. It's the meme he looked
Hey,
at.
it's what that emoji is, where it's like the guy's going like throwing his hands up. It's the emoji. It has the hands thrown up like that, and then it has a face going like that, like it's freaked out. But people always add the effect to it. That's from Avengers Endgame, where he turns to dust. It gets
Anyone-
me every time. Dude.
Anyone who only listens to the Spotify once we start posting to the Spotify, which it's another thing, right?
Everything's ready to go.
Dude,
we just
yeah.
gotta
No,
get
no,
this
I know.
done
That's what I was gonna say. It's
and upload it.
It's all done.
Well, edit first. You gotta edit. You're the editor,
Okay,
chief editor.
chief editor, baby.
He wants more pictures of Spider-Man.
I want- That was
I don't get it. Is it an inside joke? That
no,
I
it's not an inside. J. Jonah Jameson
Yeah.
No.
from
He's-
Spider-Man.
He's the chief editor
He's like
of the Daily Bugle,
the
right?
Daily Bugle.
I don't remember names.
I
or
want more
anything,
pictures of Spider-Man.
but You should have just did that.
I don't care about coffee. I want more pictures of Spider-Man.
When he's wearing the suit in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, in Spider-Man 2, they had his suit on the wall, and he starts wearing it. He's like sitting at his desk wearing Spider-Man suit, smoking a cigar.
I
Or
gotta watch
when-
those. I think that's my favorite.
The
Sam Raimi
yeah.
ones? Dude,
Or
they're
when
good.
when he has it up on the wall and he's like, man, I think I kind of miss Spider-Man. Like, he's actually not that bad. And he hears something crash.
He
and
hears
turns
something
around,
happens, and he's like,
and then he turns around and he looks back and it's a web on the wall and it's
and the
just
suit is gone.
it's a web on the wall and it says borrowing this thing. And he's like, he's a menace. Gets me every time. Sorry if that was too loud for you guys.
Fucking, I don't
It's
know.
limited. I got it capped now. You could
Oh,
yell
okay,
as
cool.
loud as you want.
You know me, I'm a loud person, so
Yeah, you kept peeking, and I was like, "Come on, stop doing that." But I fixed it. I figured it out.
I'm trying. We've like gone on like multiple tangents repeatedly.
And it's awesome.
We bought a lot of shit, a lot of upgrades, a lot of stuff for way more content coming soon to a theater near you. buy tickets. We got a Patreon now, so you guys can support us on Patreon.
Where D&D sessions are going to happen maybe one day.
Oh yeah, there'll be
That's
a
a good
lot of stuff. D&D clips,
Yeah.
campaign updates.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be
Do we have?
we make our own minis,
Did
painting,
you ever send me the
dice
link to
making.
it?
I make resin dice,
I don't know if you did.
dice towers. We need some stickers for those.
Yeah. So you didn't send me the link to it, but I'm gonna rattle it off.
I did.
Did you? I don't see
Yeah.
it.
It was like the first. I mean, I would say the first message, but it was the first thing I sent you last night.
That was the server. That was the server, not the Patreon.
Oh, you were logged in.
Yeah, it like logged me in randomly, like on my own.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
We'll
Well,
figure it out later.
we'll figure it out. We'll post it in the description of this video too, so or in chat eventually if we get it. But yeah, so just expect that. A lot more stuff coming, a lot more stuff on the horizon, a lot higher quality. It's just going to keep getting better from here, guys. Our whole goal is to just be not necessarily professional, because we know that when we talk and we joke around and have conversations, we're not the most professional, but we want to have professional quality for you guys.
Is
So,
it stuttering?
what, the audio?
The video?
She said it was pretty clear.
Okay.
So
Because last time she didn't tell us when things were wrong.
it's true.
That's why I don't trust her also.
No, it was Alex who didn't tell us when things were wrong.
Nobody told us.
Nobody told us.
Does
Yeah,
it look
she
good?
is included because she was watching.
Yeah.
Nikki, you were watching.
See how much you would have
peaked?
peaked?
Yeah, I would have been super loud.
How come Alex isn't watching? We got 3
He hates
viewers.
us.
Do we tell anyone that
I
we
tell
even
my sister.
started?
We
no,
should.
no. Did
We
we tell
have
anyone that we're
friends.
on YouTube now though, and that we're live? I
No,
don't think
they
we
only
did.
know of Twitch and they're all subscribed to Twitch.
Yeah, so maybe we should start telling our
Carlos
friends.
could text the D&D
Get on
group.
that. Get on that.
Tell your mothers, tell your fathers, tell your brothers and your sisters.
No, I don't want
And
my
if you
mom
don't have a
watching.
good relationship with your mothers or fathers, build that relationship back up so they can subscribe to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I disagree with that. But you know me, I'm a big no man on that. But yeah, tell your spread the word, share it to your friends and family. Make sure your dog is watching it at home. Make sure your cats are watching it at home. Every TV screen, any screen device you have at home, make sure that it's playing this podcast.
Yeah. Maybe in the Patreon one day we'll have a live stream and you could send us all your info about the people that you don't like and we'll just roast them.
Yeah, we will do a roast session at some point against whomever you pick. It's not defamatory. You can't get sued for it. You can
They
roast
don't
people.
know me.
You know me. I don't know you.
Yeah.
I'm just talking shit. But yeah, great stuff on the horizon. Patreon, we've got a Patreon now. We've got Spotify up and running, so we'll be able to start uploading these to Spotify and
Soon Apple, but
soon
we gotta.
Apple.
I don't understand that.
You have to, because I haven't.
No one
emailed
liked the meme I
phone
sent
number
last
or
time to the
whatever.
chat. though.
No, we did. Me and
I didn't.
we were talking about it
see
in the group chat. We just didn't talk about it in person.
Oh, I did see it. I didn't look at it close enough.
Yeah, we didn't say anything in text, but we were talking about it in
does it say?
person.
Does it say anything?
No, I said
Oh.
it's after Isaiah 5.
After
It's-
Isaiah buys the Yukon.
It's Well, it's a spring roll. Spaghettios with sesame seed.
We can't make the podcast
Dipping
all
sauce.
just inside jokes, Carlos. We
It's
gotta
not.
be like,
I was just asking if I never got a response, so I didn't know if you guys liked it.
yeah, but you were
Yeah.
asking now.
You could send that to
Yeah.
Elijah
Yeah.
Because they-
yesterday or
'cause when
tomorrow.
I saw it
He
right
can
now because I
edit
forgot
it.
about it.
into the clip and people can see what those little sausages
let's
look
go.
like.
Yeah,
No,
I guess.
when he edits.
When I edit it. See, so now I have extra work because you decided to. Thanks.
I'm gonna gatekeep that meme now.
What else have we got? I don't know what
Let me
else
see
to
your
add.
phone so I can.
How
delete
many
that.
animals
No.
are we talking about?
She's got a lot of animals.
My sister?
Yeah, she's gonna make accounts for her animals.
Do they all have
So-
iPads or tablets?
They better all have Patreon too.
Oh yeah, another thing about Patreon. So when we do submit the link, I expect every last one of you sons of bitches to all of them. Yes, Nikki, even your dogs and cats. I want all of them.
Ferrets, birds,
Ferrets, birds,
anything else?
lizards,
Humans,
snakes,
Ants, spiders.
lions,
Lions,
tigers,
tigers,
bears. Oh my. Nice.
You owe me a Coke.
Jinx, you owe
Jinx
me a
bird,
bucket
yeah.
hat.
Pinch. Oh yeah, Jinx, you owe me a bucket hat.
What?
Huh?
Okay,
It's a little bit too new for him. See, that one's a little too new.
See, now that's it, but that's an inside joke for you and I.
Yeah, that's between me and you.
Like, I don't know. we just kept, like, when we were growing up with, like, Isaiah, we just kept, every time we'd
It was
say
just
something.
everyone. It
together-
wasn't even
yeah.
just Isaiah. It was everyone.
But, like, we'd be like, Jinx, you owe me a bucket hat. Or Jinx, and we just kept
because
escalating.
we wore a lot of bucket hats for a while.
Yeah. And it just kept escalating and went to bucket hats. You owe me a fisherman's hat. You owe me a fishing trip. You owe me a breathtaking fishing trip. You owe me a life-changing
And I
fishing
gave
trip.
him that
Yeah.
on 4th of July last year or the year before. We went, he was out at the lake and I was, does the Switch get YouTube too? Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
And I was out fishing at the lake at Millerton, and I was on my little boat, my little trolling boat, a little inflatable raft dinghy, and he was there at the lake, and I just motored across the entire lake to pick him up, and then I brought him back, and he was so drunk, he's like standing in the boat with the waves are like going crazy, and he's like standing up, and I'm like, dude, if you fall off of this into the water, I'm not saving you.
It's like a 40-minute trip on a little thing like that.
It moves pretty quick. Moves pretty quick. Yeah, it's a trolling motor, but I think I hit maybe like 10 miles an hour. Pretty good speed. But yeah, and then, you know, it's a big lake.
Yeah.
Not that big a lake, but by comparison to a lot
Pretty
of
big,
others.
yeah.
But it's pretty big, yeah. And I just went all the way across the lake, picked him up, and then went all the way back. It's pretty fun. Gave him that breathtaking fishing trip.
So what'd you do?
What'd you do?
Week-
This weekend,
weekend.
or week?
I
Day or night?
worked day and night.
We're gonna get in trouble, guys.
Yeah, sorry,
These are
sorry.
too good.
At night.
at night.
What did I do? I have been getting my magical cards in, so that's been pretty
Mm.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Magical.
My magical cards for gathering.
Mm.
I've been double sleeving. I had my friend Carter buy me some sleeves. Well, I paid him for sleeves, but he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to the card shop. Anyone want anything?" I was like, "Yeah, give me sleeves, dealer's choice," because I'm like, I get tired of picking sleeves at this point. Like, there's so many different colors, you know what I mean? But
It's a good color for your deck.
yeah, he ended up picking. I forgot what they're called, but I don't use the dual mats anymore because I just feel like they're just
Mm.
garbage, dude. Like, it sucks because I really like them, like where they're
Yeah.
the black on the inside, and the outside's the color, but it just doesn't work. It's weird. Oh well, garbage now. They're whatever. But magic cards coming in. What else did I do? Oh, been playing a lot of Pow World.
Oh
Pow
shit,
World.
yeah, dude.
Pow World. That's what I've been playing Pow
Okay.
Worlds with my boys.
We've all been playing
Man, that's
Power
been
World.
fun. Yeah.
Power World's pretty good. Hold on a second. Before we get into Power World, because I
Uh-huh.
feel like that's a whole nother thing that we can just kind of like
Yeah.
branch off and talk about. What have you been doing this weekend or this week? It's gonna go straight to Power
Well, it's
World.
about springtime, so gardening.
Mhm.
Lots of gardening prep.
Those
seeds,
who remember,
planting.
we talked about the gardening.
It's a lot of work.
Mhm.
Kind of sucks, but it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take progress pictures and put it on the Patreon if anyone's into
My
gardening.
sister's been wondering about your garden because when she was over for New Year's, I was gonna show her it, but I forgot because
Well,
I told her
In
Yeah.
the
it was
dark
huge.
back there.
That's what I
In
said.
the
No,
dark?
that was my main thing too. I was like,
The-
well, it's kind of dark right
The
now.
Discord, I'm going to create a Discord channel for all of you Patreoners. We could chat it up.
I think the word is patrons.
Patrons, yeah. The word's
Patreoners.
just- no, it's just patrons.
But I like Patreoners.
Okay.
All right.
Patreoners is what it'll
Add the
be.
hard R.
Whoa. Let's be careful
I
here.
prefer the hard R.
Yeah, Patreoners. We
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
do
so-
that
Discord. Yeah.
for the like hobbies. So like creating dice. I always wanted to make a YouTube channel with making dice and whatnot, creative stuff like all the other kind of queers on YouTube.
Oh, I don't think you can say that either.
No one's gonna catch it. You'll just bleep it. Beep.
Will I?
It's just like gay where it's happy.
Okay.
Go ahead, keep going.
Keep
Uh,
right.
I feel like
screwed me up.
I feel
We're
like
a fucked up episode. This one's
I feel
everywhere.
like snow on the bluff. No matter what happened, keep that motherfucker rolling.
But hobbies.
Right.
So I wanted like a page for my dice, post videos, pictures, whatnot. Maybe get engaged if anyone's interested, because I'm gonna probably give those away for special patron people. The gardening stuff, if anyone's interested in that, which I think nowadays it's kind of popular.
I think it's getting more popular for sure.
I've been doing it for several, like, I don't know, maybe 10 years. I think ever since I became an electrician.
That's a weird
It's when I moved up
combination to start, I guess.
to Rockland, because
Is it
it's
grass
like
electric type?
just me and Jen and the kids.
Is there a grass electric type?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one. He said, "Is there a grass electric type
I don't-
Pokemon?"
I don't know.
think there is.
That would be.
Probably. I don't know. I know how to make soaps. I have like a bunch of soaps that I make. I don't know what else I make. I made these lights. Did a tutorial on these shitty little lights.
I mean, we made a table.
Oh, the D&D table.
D&D gaming table.
I feel like we do have pictures of that.
Oh, Rotom. Rotom is a Pokemon that is
Oh,
a
that
electric
one.
ghost type, but it's an electric ghost type, and it haunts or takes control of items, and one of them it takes over is a lawnmower. So that's the electric grass type. The only one we have. That's you, Jeff.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah,
That's
that's I thought that was kind of a weird combination to be the reason why you got into
Like a little queer.
gardening. Look at what?
Weird? Queer?
Say queer?
Yeah, because it's like weird, quirky, right?
Is that what queer means?
Doesn't it? It's like just an odd.
I don't know.
Odd
To be
thing.
fair, I've never found that word to
not-
be like an insulting word.
Like
But then I
not-
just know that with the way that things are now, it probably is. So I
not
just
fundamentally normal. Like
yeah.
everyone thinks that you're supposed to be normal.
I
but
never knew it was insult. To be fair, so
I don't think so.
um.
I didn't mean it that way. I just mean like the
No, I
different weird people.
It means strange or odd.
Oh yeah.
But you guys
so
thought
then, yeah.
something else because you laughed really hard.
Well,
That
I
was rude.
No,
you're
I-
racist.
Because the second one is denoting or relating to a sexual or gender identity.
Exactly.
Identity that does not correspond to established ideas of sexuality.
What dictionary is that
being
from?
Gay. This is
The Google dictionary.
That's not real. You have to go to the official dictionary.
The official dictionary.
Yeah. I learned that in
The
school
Planned
because I would do
Parenthood
that.
Just the same way that in school they used to tell us, you're not going to have calculators or a computer in your pocket. Well, look how wrong they were. Or you're not
Well,
going to have a
look at what I
dictionary
have
in your
now,
pocket.
Mrs.
Look what
Turney.
I have. And then they're like, don't use Wikipedia. Wikipedia is not a reliable source. Look what everyone uses. Wikipedia.
They have their sources on the bottom. It's pretty reliable.
Exactly. So school
That
was
was
wrong
the
about
hack
a lot.
I
of shit.
used. They had the sources on the bottom. I just went to the direct source that they.
You have to learn your math. You're not going to have a calculator in your pocket.
Yeah.
You couldn't have been more wrong, Miss Turney.
I said her name too.
I don't give a fuck. I did not like her.
That is nice. She was annoying.
She was pretty mean.
It is what it is.
Look at us now.
Yeah. So,
Other than that, weekend has been pretty normal. I've been working up in Yosemite, so it's been pretty cold. Lots of stuff going on up there.
It's pretty nice today. 70 degrees, I think.
Up there? Or, oh
Here.
yeah, here for sure.
Yeah,
it
not
was
up there.
Super warm. I was gonna say it's been like 30 and under up there.
Yeah, I'm thinking about changing my flannels out. It's pretty hot with these things. I need one of those.
This?
Put these back in
Or
the
this?
jacket closet. This.
Oh yeah, the thin flannels.
Yeah.
Shirt flannels. These are
Oh, you
right.
have like what, the fleece lined ones or whatever?
No, this is just thick, like super thick flannel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. They have thick and thin ones.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, outside of work and getting almost electrocuted, arc flashes in my face. Power World. Just been playing a lot of Power World, which we can all relate to because we've all been playing a little bit of Power World, and I'm pretty sure at this point more than half the gaming community in the world is playing Power World. So
Did you see the broken pal that has the fire when you use his ability? Like, he just nukes the whole world.
Mm-mm.
no.
It's like a bug. I don't know when or how you get the bug, but you use the ability and it's like little fire embers on the ground, kind of shitty in a circle. But there's a bug once you hit it at a certain point, like it nukes the entire world.
Like kills everything on the map.
Like your computer just wants to crash.
I want to do it. I want to do it because
You'll
you'll probably
have to
get
look
it up
so much experience
before they
from
fix it.
doing that. Yeah.
There's a bug where apparently right now you can, when you throw your ball and it captures something, you can jump and climb onto it.
Oh, you got because
Yeah,
I did it. Yeah.
And if you stay on it, it'll send you flying into the air.
Yeah, so I caught this was earlier on, and I just was like, I threw my PAL sphere at a, I don't even remember what it was that I was capturing, but I was like excited, and I was just like, oh, I caught it, I'm catching it, and I freaking jumped and climbed on top of it, and I was just standing on top of it, and I was like, oh, cool, like you're standing on a sphere, so you know, like an extra level of height, and then when it does like the complete, and it's like that noise or whatever. It did that and it launched me like 12 miles up high in the air, just like sent me to the sky. And then I just came falling back down. I fell
And then you
broke my
built your
legs.
glider.
But now I've got a glider, so
Yeah.
I could probably do it and be okay.
I wonder how far you could travel that way then. You'll have to try it again.
With the
Oh,
glider,
you're
the
right.
glider doesn't last
Did
very
you-
long. It's
but-
all sand.
Yeah, but you only use so Breath of the Wild will teach you that you don't
Yeah.
use the glider the whole time.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
jump, you fall, and wait till you get close, and then you hit the glider. Well, we needed to see if it could launch you a distance, like away, because it only launched me up, and maybe that was just because I was standing still. But maybe if I hit a run jump or something, or like run, or angle myself in some way, it might launch me.
I don't know. That'd be hard.
I don't know. I've been enjoying the game a lot so far. I don't know about you.
Watching
guys.
Carlos today, like it's big.
Yeah, super big. It's an expansive game. I know that there's a lot of contention between the Pokemon Company, Game Freak, and
The only thing I'm going to say about that is now we have a competitor to Pokemon, which is healthy for the game.
Yeah, that
If you're-
they had it
if-
monopolized.
If you're a
It's not
fan of
fair.
Pokemon,
They're not gonna win.
you want competitors because you can't tell me you've honestly enjoyed the past all five of the past 5 games that we've had. You can't tell me you've enjoyed every single one start to finish.
Yeah, I bought a few. I started playing it and maybe got 10 minutes in and was like, oh, this is like every Pokemon game.
I love Pokemon, dude. I'm a shill for I buy every Pokemon game that
Here,
comes
you
out.
take this. You, go
You know,
ahead, sir.
like I buy every Pokemon game that comes out. I love Pokemon. It's my fucking bread and butter. That's my jam, dude. Monster Tamers, I fucking love them. And if you're wondering, Grovyle is my favorite Pokemon. Honestly, dude, these last 5 games, they just haven't been hitting, and it's been like that for a while. Ever since Black and White, which I personally think with Black and White and Black and White 2, Pokemon like peaked, and they were so good. The story was good.
and that's a while ago.
Yeah.
Black
And then
and White.
it's just been going down, and people have just been okay with it. And I guess technically I've been
It's just the
contributing
same
it.
game.
I've been contributing to it too, though, because I buy the same game every year.
Well,
You know what I mean?
it's kind of the same thing as with Call of Duty. You know, people
Yeah.
who play Call of Duty here kind of sucked into the same thing. But realistically, you've got Pokemon. The most that Game Freak has innovated on their Pokemon games, on the whole series as a whole, has been with new Pokemon. They
Or
with Legends of Arceus or whatever, they finally opened up and started a new route of things.
Mm-hmm.
But that game was so broken and buggy, and empty. The whole world was empty. There was so many like issues with it, yet people still continue to play through and not say anything about and just accept. And then there were people who did say something about it. But then they came and they released Sword and Shield, which are obviously, again, the same game as Arceus with the same issues, and nothing changed. So it kind of makes you wonder, like, how long are people willing to sit there and take the same thing before something new changes? And I feel like Power World was the answer to that. It came out, it's innovative, it's better. I feel like it is a conjunction mix of a lot of different games rather than just being a Pokemon copy. I think that
Pokemon, Arc, Breath of the Wild, it takes all elements from all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It utilizes all those elements really well. And it makes it a fun, enjoyable experience.
Mm-hmm.
And they ask for less than $30 for the game.
yeah, dude, the price point for that game,
Like-
I bought it for $26.99.
Yeah.
Because they did an immediate sale
Yeah.
on the game.
It just,
And I was like, what?
I was gonna buy it, but I was like, it's like Arc or whatever, and this and that, and I'm not gonna buy it. And then you said you were gonna buy it, and then I was like, okay, I think everyone's gonna buy it, I guess.
Yeah.
So I bought it.
Which I'm impressed, like, some of our friends, like Alex, for instance, is not playing it because I feel like he would love it. He'd enjoy it. And he'd spend a lot of time in it. But it's really just like, it did everything that Game Freak could have done a long time ago.
mm-hmm.
Sure, granted, I understand they're not gonna put guns in their games or whatever. That's fine. That's neither here nor there. In Power World, you don't even really get guns until you're like level 24 anyway, and the
Yeah.
level cap is 50. So you're like halfway through the game at that point.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't. It's not a big deal. Sure, like you can get like pals and get them to have guns a little bit earlier, but it's unnecessary. It's not
You
a
don't need
necessity, and
it.
it's not something that you have to play through the game to use a gun. I think a lot of people are expecting that is the main focus of the game, when in reality, guns are just a part of the game. They're just there. It's not a necessity. I've played through using the bow the entire time.
I still use a stick.
That's because you're like level 4, dude. you're like level.
Jeff, we're going to take you
14
to
or
the
something.
higher
We're
end
gonna-
areas, and you're going to fear for your life with us.
We're gonna go and like power level you.
We're going to be like, Jeff, here are the highest quality balls we can get right now. Catch 10 of everything. Your levels will skyrocket.
Catch everything. We had an instance, which I apologize, but it was it was funny after
After the fact, but it was
in
like,
the
oh,
moment
damn.
it kind of sucked, but we were like, I think I was level 21 at the time, and me being the highest level of the group, I think you guys were like 19 or
No,
you were
I
like-
was only like 16 at the time.
you were like level 16
because I had just hopped.
14.
you were like 14.
We were
12.
really low because we had just hopped on for the day too.
You
Yeah.
were playing like all day or all night or something.
This was, yeah, I played a little bit later into the night, so, and I was like trying to think of like what can we do if I could cheese like certain bosses, right? And I was like, well, together we might be able to take out like the Mamorist, which is like a level 38 or some shit like that, and it just sits there near our base. So we had built like a camp, and I built like a house, and our house was like a tavern with an upstairs. It was really nice. It was pretty cute. And I was like, I'm gonna fight the Mamorist and see if I can get away with it. It has so much health, like, and deals so much damage.
And you only, at that time, him being the highest level with the highest quality tier of weapons was dealing 1 damage.
Yeah, we have no attack stats.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
My pals at the highest level were not dealing 1 damage.
Yeah, they weren't.
I
but
had
you
to swap
were.
out
Yeah.
to the ones that, and the ones I swapped out to were dealing like 1. But me myself, I was only dealing 1 damage. My pals, I think, were dealing at most like 48 damage. This pal had like 37,000 health or something like that. So
You hit a lot.
a lot. So basically all hell broke loose, and it was destroying our base, and we're like trying to cheese it. We got multiple moments where we were able to break it.
Well, he was half health, and then our base started getting
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
screwed.
Did we start getting raided in the middle of it, or was
We
it
got
after?
raided like in the middle during that. and we were like sitting on top of the fucking house, shooting arrows down at him and stuff, like because he's like getting stuck.
That's when we got raided and they caught everything on fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then everything catches fire. It was just complete mayhem. And
I kept running back to the fucking the computer, and I kept switching out the
yeah, I
pals.
was going back to the box, switching out my pals, sending out new ones because the old ones would die, and I'm just like, I felt so bad. I'm not gonna lie, I felt so bad. I was just like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But we rebuilt. We rebuilt.
Yeah.
Built back
At least they
better.
didn't die forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
I think we only went down like, because you went down once, right? And I rezzed you.
I went down once.
Maybe.
You
I
went
don't
down.
know.
I think we all only went down like once during that whole thing.
Oh yeah, no,
Pretty
I went
good.
down, but I died almost. That was an instant kill or whatever because it hit and then it hit again.
Which is weird because he
With
doesn't
me,
get like
yeah, I don't get the full timer.
he doesn't get full timer of health when he goes down.
I
like-
get hit and then I get. It's like I get hit again or something, and it halves my timer.
Because if you get hit, it drops your timer while you're down. It'll always drop it. But naturally, you get a full 99 seconds. You get 100 seconds on your timer. He only ever gets like 50
Yeah,
every
It's-
time.
It's so annoying.
And I'm like, I don't know why, dude. Do you have a mega shield?
I do now.
Maybe
It hasn't happened recently.
Maybe we gotta drop you and see what happens. I'll hang out nearby just in case, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Palworld has been fun. I think it's great for what it's doing to the Pokemon Company and Game Freak.
Yeah.
Does
It's
Pokemon Company still make are they still a part of like a lot
Yeah.
of the stuff?
Yeah.
Because I know they did the Pokemon Go and a couple
Yeah,
other
yeah.
games,
No,
so-
that was sent out to like it. Yeah, the Pokemon Company is a part of it, but it's also another company that works on it too. That already did. They already had like a geo tracking game that they did, and it wasn't as
so they
popular.
sent it to them to make it
to make Pokemon,
but
yeah.
using their
Yeah. Niantic. That's who it was.
Niantic. There
yeah.
we go. Yeah.
But yeah, and then the Pokemon Company with Game Freak, they're the ones who make the mainline story games all the time. Is that your stomach?
That is my stomach. I'm sorry, guys. I'm hungry.
Oh, me too.
My stomach.
My stomach growled
We're
earlier.
about
too.
to stop the live, but we're going to continue the video.
Holy
If you have
shit.
Patreon, you can watch the rest.
Yeah. So
What's next on the list?
what's next on the list?
We have a list.
Kind of. Not really. It's more of just like some stuff that we've got. Hold on a second.
They're not supposed to know that we're lazy.
Yeah.
I'm lazy.
Let me see. Hold on
Yeah.
a second.
No.
I am.
Dude, I'm panicking.
You guys didn't even work today.
I'm too sick.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
sick?
not
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I need cough medicine. I need cough medicine that doesn't taste bad.
But where do you find that?
I don't know.
It doesn't exist.
That's why you're sick.
John,
Okay.
you're lame.
All right.
you're lame.
Well, John, you missed
Oh,
out.
he's here. Whoa, what do you know?
We're stopping the stream. You better pay for Patreon.
But yeah, so before you stop it, don't stop it yet.
Whoa.
For those of you that are watching us and checking us out on YouTube and listening on Spotify, thank you so much. We appreciate it. We do have a Patreon, as we stated earlier. Guys, go ahead and subscribe to our Patreon to get the remainder of the podcast, where we still continue to talk and BS about basically the same stuff, but it'd be cool. And it's really, really cheap. It's only $2 for a tier. $2 a month gets you guys a ton of extra content, exclusive content, a lot of extra videos that we'll be doing. You guys will get a lot of behind the scenes stuff that we've been working on. Just you guys will get a lot more. It'll be worth your money. Like I said, it's only $2. We're not asking a lot. So
Less than a cup of coffee.
less than a cup of coffee. You pay for coffee, and let's say you buy it every day or every, like you buy coffee 15 times.
And McDonald's is like $1.59 now. Or
It's $1.89.
Oh, that's way too much. That's why I stopped buying McDonald's
yeah,
coffee.
it's like $1.50.
And it's not even that good. It's just hot.
It's good. I love McDonald's coffee.
I think their coffee's okay, but it's definitely hot. So yeah,
The
do
best
that.
coffee.
Who?
The best coffee.
Denny's? Is that what you said?
McDonald's.
No, it's Denny's.
Oh, he said McDonald's.
No.
Oh, I get you. I agree. I think Denny's has really
Denny's
good
just
coffee.
has Folgers classic
That's
No, they
what's so
don't.
I used to work there. It's the
Yeah,
hotel
back
package,
then.
and you just rip it open. You throw
Yeah,
it
in
in
the
the pot.
60s.
All right, so check out the Patreon so you guys can get more of these kinds of conversations and see more of whatever it is that we're bullshitting about. Again, $2 a month. It's not a lot.
Yep.
We'll link the Patreon down below.
Yep.
Peace.
Yep.
Yeah.